Okay, so a lot of times when we're trying to figure out what is our least common multiple and we're doing our prime factors, we want to start with our larger number. So it was 8. 2 times 2 times 2 gives us 8, correct? We said 2 times 3 gives us 6. We look and see what's in common. We already have a 2 here, but we don't have any 3's, do we? So we'll add a 3 to this. And what that does is we know that 2 times 2 times 2 gives us 8. 2 times 3 gives us 6. So both numbers are represented. Now multiply this out. What is 2 times 2 times 2? 8. 8 times 3, 24. So then that is our least common multiple. You can either do it by writing out the multiples and then figuring out which one is the least one. You have to do your skip counting each time. Or you can come up with your prime factors and then you line those up. You want to have, start with your larger one, and then whatever ones are missing from that, you want to add to the line. And when you multiply that out, it gives us your least common multiple. Okay, let's see. So let's do 12 and 20. And some of y'all might have done this, or it might be a review. So we're going to do it with coming up with our prime factors. So 12. What factors give us 12? So I'm going to do 3 and 4. Okay, 3 is a prime number, 4 is not. So what can 4 break down to? 2 and 2. And that's as simple as it gets. So 3, 2, and 2 are prime numbers here. Okay, 20. So let's do 2 and 10. And then 2 is a prime number, 10 is not. And 2 and 5 will get us 10. So then these are 3 prime numbers. So I like to write out mine for the larger number first. That way, more likely you'll have some duplicates automatically from the smaller one when you do the larger one first. So 2 times 2 times 5 gets me 20. Okay, I have 1 2 in my 12, and I have another 2 in my 12. So I already have those. All I'm missing is the 3. So times 3. Actually, let's put it here because I want to show you something. So both numbers, their prime numbers, should be represented. 3, 2, and 2 gets me 12. And 2, 2, 5 will equal 20. So both numbers are there. When I multiply 3 times 2 times 2, that gets me 6, 12. 12 times 5 is 60. So our least common multiple between 12 and 20 is 60. Okay, so let's go and do some practice problems. Let's go to 21A. So this is on page 287. Number 1 is written out, and they're doing multiple ways because they want you to see each way to do it. So write the multiples of each number in the space and then underline the common multiples. Write the least common multiple in the blank. The first one's done for you. So they did 2 and 4. They wrote out all the multiples. Then the ones that are common, you're supposed to underline. And the least common multiple of 2 and 4 that they have in common is 4. Okay, so the next one, number 2, is 3 and 5. So multiples of 3. So 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27, 30. Okay, 5, then 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. Okay, so these are our multiples. What's our common ones? Got a 30 and a 30. I should actually underline these. 15 and 15. And that's all I see here. Okay, so which one is our least one that is common among both of them? So it'd be 15. So our least common multiple between 3 and 5 is 15. Okay, number 3, 4 and 5. Okay, multiples. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 32. And then 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Okay, so if this is something where you're like, wow, this is going really fast, it's been a while since I've done my multiples, go over those multiplication tables. Make sure you know all of them, because that's going to be important to know what multiples go into a number, and then, or what factors go into a number, and then what multiples of each number are. Okay, so common among these two. So 40 is common among 4. So I'll write that up there because it came later. 20. And nothing else. Okay, so we have 20 and 40. Which one of these is smaller, or the least? 20. So the least common multiple for 4 and 5 is 20. Okay, number 4, so these are doing the prime factors and just practicing these factor trees. So the first one's done for us, but let me talk you through it. So 18, when factored out, so 2 and 9, 2 times 9 make 18. 2 is a prime number, so we're done there. And then what can make 9? 3 and 3. And those are prime numbers.